Ahoy, this is Zdenka. I was wondering, how many of you had a camera fallen off of this? Well, the legs get weak over the time. Also, I was wondering how many of you have to reach, like me, to start and stop recording the video on the camera, and I sometimes even move the frame. I was also wondering how many of you are familiar with the Sony shooting grip. Well, Inkee came up with a very similar product, excellent quality as well, and it has one big feature, and that will be the removable remote. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Zdenka Darula. If you want to learn how to take better photos and videos with the latest gear and possibly participate in creative camera challenges, consider subscribing. Just to be clear, this is not only for Sony cameras, this is also for Canon cameras and even smartphones. According to Inkee, it can be connected to one camera and two smartphones at the same time. We will get into all that, but first, let's see what is included. You're going to get the tripod, the receiver if you cannot connect the camera via Bluetooth, USB Type-C charging cable, and manual. And just a quick disclaimer, Inkee did send me this product for a review, however, I'm not being told what to say. It's certainly built strong. The material is aluminum alloy. The weight is 215 grams. It is fairly small, 15.5 centimeters by 3 centimeters, and the maximum payload is 3 kilograms. The remote has built-in battery, which can be used up to 10 meters. Looking at the actual shooting grip, the Ironbee, it is called the Ironbee, there is a 1/4-inch screw at the top so you can attach your camera. I have the cage on my Canon M6 Mark II, so I can attach it to that. Here's where you tighten it together. Lower is the rotate button, which allows you to rotate it to full 360 degrees. You can tilt the camera vertically up to 90 degrees. There are two lights below. Left one will tell you how much battery is left and how much battery you already have while charging. If it flickers 4 times, you have 70% and more battery left. If it flickers 3 times, you have 50 to 75%. If it flickers 2 times, it is 25 to 50%. And if it flickers only 1 time, it is below 25%. The right light will tell you if you have a good Bluetooth connection. If it is solid, it is good. If it is flickering, you are not connected. Below is a zoom in and zoom out button, focus photo button, record, on and off button, and C1 button. On the other side are 2 ports, bigger and smaller to attach microphone, lights, anything you need. Charging port is on the remote. If you need a tripod, you can just remove the remote and charge it separately. There's a silicone anti-slip cover on the top here. The legs are very sturdy. They have little magnets, so when you close it, it just snips together very nicely. It sits very nicely on the table. Like I said, it's very sturdy. The legs are very short, so if you are planning on recording yourself, I would place it somewhere much higher so the camera is in your eye level, because that type of an angle right here, when it is pointing from down up, it's not really flattering for you. So either, I'm assuming this is for resting the camera or recording somewhere when you position it higher, or for vlogging. All right, I've got 3 cameras here: Canon M6 Mark II, Sony A7SIII, and smartphone iPhone 12 Pro. The question is, how is the connectivity? What the remote can do with those cameras? What is the compatibility with those cameras? Why would I want to use it? Is it really 10 meters? Is it even more? And can it be used with apps like DJI Mimo and Filmic Pro? First goes Canon M6 Mark II. Inkee has a quite detailed compatibility list on their website, and this camera and also Canon M50, in case you are wondering, are on the list, which means I was able to connect to Canon M6 Mark II via Bluetooth, no problem. What I can control with this setup is start and stop recording videos. When I'm in a photo mode, if I press half shutter, I can focus, and when I fully press, I can take photos. I cannot zoom in and zoom out. It would be possible to zoom in and zoom out if I had motorized zoom lens. Next up is Sony A7S III. I was able to connect the camera very nicely via Bluetooth as well. With this camera, we can do more things. I can start and stop video recording. When I'm in a photo mode, I can half press to focus and take photos when I fully press the button. The C1 button is connected to your C1 button on your camera. So depending what you have set there, this is what you are going to control, just like when you would press the C1 button on the camera. Yes, you can do zoom. On the camera, you can select in settings either clear image zoom up to 1.5 times, which is better than digital zoom. You are not going to lose the quality in image. Or you can select the actual digital zoom. Both work well with this remote. Let's actually test the remote. How far can you go? Is it more than 10 meters? Let's see. And lastly goes the smartphone. I have an iPhone 12 Pro. No problem connecting the phone via Bluetooth. As it seems, you can really only use the photo button with your smartphone. That will act as your button for everything. It does allow me to take photos, record video, and stop recording in the native camera app. I cannot do zoom in and out, however. Out of curiosity, I tried to go to Filmic Pro and Pro Take. In both apps, I can use the remote as well for start and stop recording. So I went even a step further. I attached the phone to DJI OM4 gimbal to see if I can use it in the DJI Mimo app. And nope, DJI Mimo is not allowing me to use this remote. It's cool that you can connect it to multiple cameras. I usually connect my smartphone to my camera, but that way I kill the Wi-Fi and I don't have unlimited data, so I'm really only connecting it to the camera when I'm taking photos of myself. I'm not using it for video. For that reason, I do like the removable remote. It is just another option on the market for vlogging, doing live streaming, recording yourself, having the camera on the table in front of you. It's small, which is great. For those interested, international link can be found below the video in a video description. It will show you the pricing in your currency depending on where you live. Hit the thumbs up if you found this video informative and subscribe to future videos like these. If you have any questions, comments, simply want to say hi or ahoy, you know what to do. You can leave it below. And I'll see you, my friends, in the next video. Ciao, ahoy.